a rebellious daughter.
I dropped the kids off.
And what about the boy being dead?
I said he might be dead.
A mother hiding a dark secret. When sacred roles fall apart on body cam, the truth comes out, and justice doesn't let anyone off the hook. On March 20th, 2024, in Florida, a mother had no choice but to call the cops because her daughter refused to leave the house. But when the officers showed up, they quickly realized this wasn't just some family squabble. It was the unraveling of a household torn apart at the roots.
Jocelyn? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it was mom?
Mom.
Where's mom?
Inside.
So, do you have an ID card on you?
I don't really need to show you.
Well, I'm here because something occurred. They're saying a physical domestic happened. So
Oh, it didn't.
in the process of an investigation, yes, you do have to identify yourself. If you really want to play the game, I could fingerprint you and do all that stuff if necessary.
I'm not doing this. So, she used to live in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
She working. She lost the job.
Mm-hmm.
She lost the job. I bring her back home because she's hungry. So I don't want my daughter. Of course, I don't want my daughter in.
I'm
in
a
the
parent.
street.
I get that.
Okay, I tried to help it anywhere, but she have mental issues right now. I know if she's talking by herself, she cried a lot. You know,
I have
she
depression
feel up.
problems
She had the
because I have a
problem.
drug addict father and a mother that cares about her husband more than her child.
I'm not trying to make any. I just wanted she come. She need help. I don't know what kind of help she can
So
get.
now he's trying to press the law on me, trying to press charges on me because I don't want to give you my ID that only goes sense.
But you're saying, well, why you can't give you the ID?
For what? He knows my name. My name is Jocelyn Soto. What's the problem? He has my name. I don't have to show him. I don't have to show him. He can look it up. Go, Jocelyn Soto. I have a mugshot. Look it up.
Anything physical happen? No? She'd put her hands on you? No? Okay, you want her gone?
I wanted she get some help somewhere.
She said I can come back here once I live here. My toothbrush is here. Once she says I can.
Well,
You're an officer. I'm not even going to argue with you.
You're
The little
saying-
cam right there.
Go grab your stuff so you can go.
I'm not leaving. You can't force me. You can't touch me. You can touch me if you want to.
Do you want her gone?
Yeah, I can't have that argument back and forth because this is not going to stop.
You cannot force
This
me.
is not going to stop. I don't want to keep calling.
William 31. William
I
41
told her you need help. She need help. Mental. She had mental.
How long has she
I'm
been
telling
here?
you, your boyfriend's like men.
That's
I mean mental issues because I'm telling you that your husband.
She been
Look,
here 1
they
week.
know because they're on the
Jocelyn,
same team.
stop.
When there's a domestic violence complaint, police have the legal right to ask for IDs from everyone involved. Refusing to hand it over is considered non-compliance. And while the woman showed some signs of mental instability, her defiance wasn't panic. It was pure rebellion, a clear pushback against authority.
Okay,
like a dog.
you have to choice.
No,
You have to look for mental. No,
Go ahead, trespass
Jocelyn,
me.
I
Go
can't.
ahead, trespass me, Mom. Go
Jocelyn?
Go ahead, trespass me. Because that's the day that I'm leaving, and I will never speak to you again.
Okay, then
You don't have a
okay,
child.
okay.
Trespass me.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so that
Go ahead,
has to
tell
go.
him to trespass me. Go
Okay.
ahead. Tell him. Tell him.
Then you gonna
Tell him.
go?
Tell him. Tell
You
him to
gonna go?
trespass. Tell him to trespass me, and I
We're
will.
going in circles at this point. It's time to.
Huh?
We're going at this point. You just deep down the shoes. Like, trespasser.
No, go ahead, trespass.
So you have to. I can't.
Okay, then go ahead. Tell him. Trespass me. Tell him.
I can't.
Okay, well then tell him to trespass me.
You know,
Mom,
listen anything
go
what I
ahead
say.
and tell them to
Ma'am,
trespass me.
what's your name?
Benny.
Benny. Okay, right now. All we could do is we could trespass her. Nothing. You told me nothing physical occurred during your argument. Okay.
Go ahead,
So
trespass me, so I will never come
she
back.
says no crime. Clearly, she's not going to leave of her own volition. She doesn't
Right,
want to
so I
go
can be
on
in
her
the
own.
streets again and be in my car and then have her calling me 100 times a
Hey,
day.
you're a 30-year-old woman. Figure it out.
Okay,
I don't know
yeah,
what to
that's
tell
what
you.
she be telling me all the time. This is
If
why
you
I'm the
want
way
her-
you touch me.
You
I'm
need to
suing
go.
you.
Just tell her she's
Tell her,
trespassing.
if you want her
Listen.
trespass her, to tell her she's trespassed. Otherwise, there's nothing we can do for you. That's where we're at right now. You're going in circles talking to her. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
If you want me to go and tell him that trespass me, tell him.
Okay, so I have to do whatever I have to do. Then I have to do that. Yes.
All right.
So if you want her trespassed.
All right, that's fine.
All right, then you're formally trespassed. Get your stuff and go.
I want it in paperwork.
You don't get any paperwork. She does. Go get your stuff or you're going to get arrested for
Listen,
trespass
you
after the
Already
morning.
denied. Arrest me.
You refuse to leave.
Arrest me.
Really? You want to go to jail over this?
Mami me llamó a los guardias y me...
Por
y me
malcriada.
porque yo le dije, Titi, que yo necesitaba ir para el doctor mañana y ella me dice, pues yo no te puedo ayudar porque yo no tengo ningún dinero.
I'm not doing it.
Mami dice que piensa que yo estoy en vicia y le estoy diciendo que necesito ir para el doctor mañana, que necesitaba 100 pesos para ir para el doctor y ella me dijo así mismo,
Yo soy
que
doctora.
ella no me puede ayudar. Y después llamó a los guardias y ahora me están trespassing. So ahora yo estoy botada en la calle. ¿Para dónde voy, Titi?
Donde yo te dije primero, vete
Okay,
a
grab your
rehabilitación.
stuff.
This 30-year-old deliberately dressed like a 15-year-old, a desperate, ridiculous trick to dodge consequences. Her mom hesitated at first, but after a long back and forth, she finally agreed to have her daughter trespassed. Even then, the woman doubled down, pushing things past the point of no return.
Fine.
Okay.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop resisting now! Stop now!
Back up now! Back up!
Get off of me! Get off of me!
Get up.
You guys put not to jail.
Oh, she's going to jail now. No, you're not.
I will drive stun you. Stop resisting. I'm gonna drive stun you.
Stop. Don't kick me.
Don't.
Give me a taser. Grab my taser.
Turn over.
Mom! Really, Mom? Really? This is what we're doing, Mom? This is what we're doing, Mom?
Roll over.
Roll over now.
Roll over now. Stop
Roll over
resisting.
now.
Roll over now. Stop resisting
Do not
now.
touch me.
Roll
Do
over.
not touch me.
Roll over.
Faggots. I'm sick of the booty ass motherfuckers.
Roll over.
Mom? What am I getting charged? What am I getting charged with?
Stop.
What am I getting charged
I
with?
told you already.
What am I getting charged with?
Okay, come on.
What am I getting charged with?
Arms now.
What am I getting charged with?
Told you, trespass after warning. You don't want to listen.
Give us your
Let
arms.
me
Come
grab
on.
my shit. You guys didn't give me enough time. Let me grab my shit.
Last chance.
You-
Last chance.
You're gonna tase me?
Yeah.
You're gonna tase me. This
Move.
is what we're doing?
Yes.
You're
Move.
gonna tase me without me resisting? You're gonna-
Roll over now! Roll over now! Roll over now! Roll over now! Your stomach! Roll over now!
Her tantrum wasn't just about rage, it was about payback. She wanted her mom to feel guilty, to feel like she'd done something wrong just for setting boundaries. It was emotional blackmail, dressed up as wounded innocence.
Go back.
I'm suing you guys. I'm suing you guys.
Yeah.
You got her.
Yeah, I got her.
Stupid ass misdemeanor had a result in this.
It'll be alright. Because the cams.
Are they gonna want some sodas?
Of what?
I never do on PJs.
You're in trouble now for a misdemeanor. Killed me.
We've been tased. It's okay.
Yeah, how did it do? Alright?
Mansell unit, west side is clear signal 100. West side is clear signal 100. 9014 hours.
Over a misdemeanor, I got tased.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, so we need her driver's license.
It's just her name, but I don't know what to do. I don't know if she had a driver's license now.
I need an ID card. I don't care if it's expired or whatever.
Once restrained, Jocelyn suddenly snapped out of it, asking about her car, her stuff. That kind of shift is typical after an emotional meltdown. The extreme mood swings pointed to something deeper. Medical personnel were brought in to assess her mental state before she was taken to jail.
She got mental issues. I know that. She been crying a lot. I had to be, that's what I bring back home.
I know.
She been crying a lot, lonely, and talking by herself, you know. I can see when she's sleeping, like, she can barely breathe, like, she wake like, get up like that. So, of course, I don't want my daughter in the street, you know, suffer.
Freeway 41.
But I need somebody, I
41.
can take it in, you know. And she said she's okay, she's not okay. Okay, I'm
10-4, thank you. Of course. Unfortunately, the way things went down the way they did is because she fought. She kicked us. She fought us. We don't want to do that. This is a simple, please get your stuff and go, to now it's, she's going to jail.
program or something because I know she has mental
Well, then when
issues.
you go pick her up, when she gets bond, when you go pick her up, Centerstone's down the street. They can see her inpatient, they can see her outpatient, okay? There's a lot of programs out there. If you want to help her,
But this is why I tried that already.
but she's a 30-year-old woman and doesn't want the help.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Are you able to?
Are we taking her to the hospital?
You can, we can. I mean, it's not a bad idea to go get checked out.
I don't know.
A little anxious.
She's good? Okay.
Good to go.
You guys know us.
I gotta take her to the hospital, get her jail cleared anyway, so she doesn't need to be transported. I have to take her to the hospital anyway.
How are you? You have anything on you at all? Nothing in your pockets? Alright, do me a favor. We're gonna go over here by the vehicle, put your chest on the vehicle, alright? Put your chest on the vehicle. Alright, you're gonna put your right leg up. Put your right leg up. You didn't miss anything during the pat down, Miss Jocelyn?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't miss nothing? You're not gonna take nothing inside the jail with you, right? Alright. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna swap his off with mine, okay? Alright, you're gonna hold on for a second. Let me see what this is. Is this that's a bra strap or that's okay, don't make sure it doesn't have a key or anything like that. Like a watch your head when you move, okay?
In the end, she was charged with nonviolent resisting arrest and trespassing after warning. The trespass charge was dropped, but she still got 12 months of probation, a $6,500 bond, and had to pay $1,083 after accepting a no-contest plea deal. It's a pretty standard sentence for nonviolent defiance. The girl's defiance was just the beginning. The real tragedy was written all over her mother's confused eyes. On February 28, 2021, in Middletown, Ohio, a couple reported their 6-year-old son missing, but the strange delay and their shaky story raised red flags immediately. Then, inside the interrogation room, a chilling truth began to surface.
You have to be 100% honest with me with everything, okay? Because we don't have this, we're missing a 6-year-old little boy, and we're trying to figure out where he's at. I got to make sure he's safe, okay? So, you know, your cooperation goes a long, long way. Okay, but you have to be honest with me with everything, no matter what the circumstances are, okay? So, you can remove your mask if you would. What happened? What time did you guys go to bed last night?
Well, the kids go to bed at 9.
Okay.
And we normally go to bed at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I knew, I told them all it was 9 o'clock, time for bed.
Mm-hmm.
So they all went upstairs to their rooms, and I went upstairs a little bit later to see if they were asleep.
Well, I'm a little confused that the baby's been missing since 4:30ish, we'll say, okay? And we don't get the call till after 10 a.m. That's peculiar to me. You understand why? Do you see that?
Because it's a lot of hours.
That's a lot of hours. You're missing a 6-year-old or first grader, and the police aren't called. So obviously that draws suspicion, okay?
Right.
The detective reads Brittany her Miranda rights, while another investigator checks in with her boyfriend, James. Let's see what he has to say.
I went upstairs to check on the kids like I do just about every time I
Sure.
get up in the middle of the night.
Sure.
And I went through the rooms, noticed the boy, James, was gone. I went down, I got look in the front door, it was locked. I looked at the back side door, it's on lock.
So, at what point did you wake up the kids or Brittany to make sure they didn't know where little James was?
Well, it was around about 8:30 this morning.
Your gut feeling of what you think happened to little James?
I don't know. I'm hoping he's somewhere there in the neighborhood hiding.
Does he have any friends that he hangs out with?
None I'm aware of.
Does he have any of the parks that he likes to go to?
Brittany Gosney, 29, and her boyfriend, James Hamilton, 42, told police her son had vanished. But they waited over 6 hours to call for help. An alarming delay. In a missing child case, every minute matters. So why the wait?
I'm getting a story that is totally different than what you've told me. And I don't know why James is telling me that, but that's what he's telling me. Okay, that's part of what he's telling me. Okay, he's wanting more detail than that. Okay, but I'm not going to share that with you. I need to know what happened last night with your boy, your 6-year-old. Or this morning, early this morning. In the middle of the night. Whatever.
I know you said that he had a nightmare.
The 6-year-old?
Yeah, but I didn't carry him downstairs or anything.
Okay, who carried him down the steps?
He walked down the steps.
He walked down the steps in the middle of the night? About what time was that?
He come in there and said, "Mommy." I don't know how many times he probably said my name. I'm a deep sleeper.
Okay.
But I was rolling over and I heard "Mommy, Mommy." At first I thought I was just hearing things and then something.
So why didn't you tell me all this prior to, before when we were talking? Why didn't you tell me all this story before? Because I just asked you if you remember going upstairs originally when I came in, because that's what I'm being told. And you didn't remember any of that. Now all of a sudden you're remembering detail about him being
I have
scared.
a bad problem with memory issues. I couldn't tell you if I can't remember day to day.
Okay. You're still not lying. You're lying to me about this.
Detectives quickly realized Brittany only remembered the parts of the story that made her look innocent. Her version of events sounded rehearsed, like she was reading from a script. But she forgot one thing. No mother acts that calm after losing a child. Slowly, the mask slipped, revealing a chilling, calculated detachment behind her eyes.
Okay.
And so I took him for a drive to make him think I'm going to get rid of him, but I'm not going to get rid of my kids for anybody on this planet. And he told me to get rid of them because they were not listening. He was tired of putting up with it. I mean, either get these kids under control or get rid of them or do something with them. So I tried asking family members to...
So what happened last night? Let's fast forward to that.
We went for a drive. I had pulled over to this, a little booth.
In Middletown?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little stall or something. A bathroom. I slipped and fell because his shoes were wet, slippery, and he had hit his head. And
did it kill him? Is that what you're telling me? Did the fall hurt him?
Well, I asked him if he was okay. He wouldn't answer me. So I noticed he was breathing kind of heavy. And I thought maybe that's not normal. I've never seen him breathe like that before. Well, he was breathing. I don't know how long he was breathing for. But he had fell and busted his head on the side of the van. And trying to get in there. And he was breathing heavy for a couple minutes, and then I couldn't. I tried to do CPR. I couldn't get him.
So he stopped breathing. And where's his body at? You're doing good. Okay? Just tell me where his body's at. So I gotta go find him.
Then came the first confession. James told her to get rid of the kids. Brittany claimed her son James slipped, hit his head, and died. But the detectives weren't buying it, because real-life tragedy never fits into neat little excuses. They shifted gears, demanding to know, where's the body?
Where's his body at? Would you take it back home with you?
No, I left it.
You left it? So who's all in the car with you?
All of us.
James, you,
Yes, we always know
Then the
how to
three
go
children.
out as a family.
so all 5 of you?
Yes.
Alright. And what park was this, or where was this at in Middletown? I mean, that's what I need to know.
I didn't do nothing with them. I just let them lay in the parking lot because it was a plain parking lot. There was, I believe, like water over here or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one little stall, and I let them just lay on the ground.
So, James has told me that body was dumped off the bridge, okay? That you guys went together to do that this morning, okay? Is it the Ohio River? Is that what we're talking about, or where?
It's between Indiana and Kentucky.
Between Indiana and
I
Kentucky?
don't really know my ways about.
Okay. Was the body wrapped in anything? Or did you just have clothes on him, or what?
He had clothes on.
The detective.
I drove home.
You picked him up, put him in the van?
Yes.
Okay.
He thought I just threw.
Right.
I can't do that to my kid.
Sure.
I don't want to just throw him in there.
Right. Well, the other
I've
two
never
kids
seen
said
a
to
dead
you.
body before or know how it looks, feels,
Mhm.
nothing. So I just kind of like a baby, pick him up, his head and his legs, and sit him in the
Brittany admitted she brought her son's body home, laid him on the floor, and let James take him upstairs. This wasn't an accident. It was a cover-up. Investigators dropped the gentle approach. Now they were confronting her with the horror of what she had truly done.
front seats. Well, I had laid him nicely, softly. I didn't just throw him in there because that's just disrespectful.
Right.
And that's my blood child.
Right. But whenever you left, your initial intentions were to leave them. That's why you went there to begin with. And you were going to leave them and come back to Middletown. Is that what...
No, I was going to leave them and act like I was going to leave them, but I was going to tell him that I left them. And in reality, I did.
Ashley told me that your boyfriend, all 5 of you went up there. Do you remember telling me that? Okay. Did all 5 of you go up there?
No, it was just me and 3 kids.
You and the 3 kids. Okay. So at no time he wasn't up there for that. But you had called him, is what you told me. You told him what had happened.
No, I had texted him. He had called me.
Okay, you texted him. And what is your text going to say when I see that?
I dropped the kids off.
And what about the boy being dead?
I said he might be dead.
Right. I think it's probably going to give me a little bit more than that, but that's best you can remember? Okay. All right. We also need to agree on this, is that more happened than what you're telling me, because I just brought up to you dragging him. You've never brought that up before, and now your daughter's telling you that, well, Mom, I think you probably drug him. So I'm trying not to get pissed off at you, okay, but you're me, okay, and that's not going to be good for you. Meaning that, you're yourself over by not telling me the whole truth here. You know what the happened to your boy. I know you know, okay? Tell me what happened to your boy. You did what you did, it's done and over. It's done. Look at me, hon. It's done and over.
It feels like you guys are not believing me.
I don't believe you. You're lying. You're not telling me the whole truth. You've told me partial
Well,
truth.
go get that whatever test.
No. I want you're going to get through we're going to get through this together.
Well, I didn't hurt my son.
Okay, you did because he's not alive, hon. He's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and
did
you run over him with the car?
No.
By accident?
No.
Did the tire go over his head? Go over his body?
No.
All right. So you're saying that you think that he may have had the handle, and as you drove off, he fell.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know really what happened.
No, I know for a fact he had that handle.
Okay, so he was holding the handle.
Yeah, because he was kept trying to get back in
and
there.
you drive off.
Yeah.
How far did you drag him?
I went to the, as you go out, not all the way out, but as you go
Towards
to head
the drive,
out.
right?
And that's as far as I got, but I didn't hear no noise.
Under pressure, Brittany cracked. She confessed she saw her son clinging to the car door handle and still hit the gas. He was dragged for dozens of feet while she blasted music, just so she wouldn't have to hear his screams. Her own daughter's testimony sealed the case. A mother had turned her back on her child's final cries for help.
So once you drag him, you see him fall off, and then how far do you drive after that? Is that when you drove out towards the road?
Yes.
Okay. And you were gone at least 20 minutes?
It could have been, it probably was longer because I went all the way till I got to the one part where you can only go like this.
Morning, is it true that you dumped the body this morning?
Yes.
That's true?
Yes.
And where you showed us, is that the true spot?
Yes.
And who was driving?
He was.
Okay.
Because I don't know my
So you're saying you stopped in the middle of that bridge
Yes.
where you showed us?
Yes.
And
before we stopped, we was, like I told you, we was a little bit down the road, but prior to that we had stopped so he can tie a brick or something.
you tied a brick to him?
Brick and a rope, that's what he said. I don't know for sure.
Okay. You know, what did he tie him up with? A rope?
It was a red rope with different colors on it. And
What part of the body did he tie the rope and the cinder block onto?
he put it, like he's laying like this.
Mm-hmm.
He put it like here.
The block?
Yeah.
Okay.
He put it here and just like wrapped the rope around.
Like his torso?
Yeah.
Like his waist?
And it
chest
kind
area?
of looked like, when I glanced back, it looked like it was like all the way down to here also. Like it went from maybe like, he was driving, he went in between the two seats, went back there, grabbed his upper half, and told me to grab his legs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just tossed him over.
Did you get out of the van to do that, or was the sliding door open?
I got out of the van,
Right.
and I opened the sliding door because he told me to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me to just grab his feet.
And you grabbed his feet?
Yeah.
And then he got out of the van, or did he just...
He got out of the van too.
And you both
Just basically tossed him.
tossed the
Well,
child?
it was like this.
In the end, Brittany Gosney was charged with first-degree murder, child abuse, and gross abuse of a corpse. She confessed to dragging her 6-year-old son behind a car and helping her boyfriend dispose of the body. Her sentence, 21 years to life. James Hamilton was convicted of kidnapping, child endangerment, and unlawful disposal of remains. He received 50. A mother's guilt was just the opening chapter. The next page was waiting inside the principal's office. On March 17, 2025, police were called to Ridgeview School to investigate a reported student threat. At first, the threat seemed serious, but later it was deemed not credible.
You have to wait till you come in, sir.
I'm here on official police business.
I get that. I just radio for the safety security. Just have to wait for him to come in here to pick you up. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
Well,
I'm just saying that I'm just going by the rules that I've been instructed. This radio for
I
him
thought
to come to get you.
has your union, teachers union, and the lawyers
I'm not
spoke
a
with you?
teachers union, so
Huh?
I'm not a
Have they
teacher.
spoke with you?
No.
We're here
I'm
on
not a
official
teacher.
police business.
I get that, but safety security is on their way to come and get you.
Okay, we have authority over safety and
okay.
security. Do you understand that?
Well,
We're Columbus
I have
Police.
authority over my principal. You do not over my principal to me. So she tells me for you guys to wait. You're not the first one to go through this. And I'm not trying to be combative, but he told me to let him know when you got here. He's going to let you know. And I just radioed him. He's coming to get you. Okay.
Okay, well-
I'm just telling you what I go through.
Okay,
Okay.
but did the union and the
I'm not
lawyers
either.
speak with? Did they speak with you?
I'm no,
They have not.
and I'm not in the teachers union, so no, they wouldn't speak with me.
Okay, well, when we're here on official police business,
Well,
we are
talk
over
to-
safety and
I will
security.
talk to legal about that in just a second. I will email them and ask them.
I will call. This is ridiculous. We are here in official capacity.
But you're not the only one. So I'm just going by what I know that I've been told by my principal.
So if a teacher's being beat up, I have to ask you to let me through the door. Is that what you're saying?
No, I need Mr. Howell in my office ASAP, please.
So if a teacher's getting beat up, I have to go through you to get to that teacher.
This was a textbook example of a power struggle between law enforcement and the school system. Asking officers to hold on a minute during a potential emergency can disrupt crisis response protocol, especially when quick intervention could prevent something far worse.
Right now.
Hey, I was trying to explain to her that the Columbus police she said we have to wait for safety and security. Columbus police are over safety and security. If there's an emergency here, I don't need to explain to her, I need to get in here and get in here now instead of go through this. What?
Not according to the district rules that they give us.
Now,
There's an active shooter, we have to
so,
sit here and wait.
yeah, so if you have a shooting,
Hey guys, I was in a meeting, so I know Mr. Howell, come on back over here, please.
The-
The door, please.
So, what I'm going to do is get back a hold again with the teachers union. I'm going to get a hold of legal
What
because
does the teachers union have to do with this?
it seems like they're some of the only people that have pull. If we have an emergency at the school, I should not have. I should not have to explain to this woman why I'm here. I don't come here for party time. I come here on official police business. This is a game we've been playing for years. This is a game we no longer want to play with you. You should be welcoming us. You called us. If you don't want me here, and if you want me to beg you to get through that door, don't call me now.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure all that happened, but
It's all on recording on body cam.
but I just came over here because I heard some noise going on. I heard my secretary having to argue or whatever was going on. What I do know is, and I want to make sure this is on camera too, we felt a lot of disrespect by some of the members of the Columbia. They did call you today.
How did we disrespect you?
Oh, at one point in time, one of your colleagues, and just even your demeanor right now, your demeanor is off. So we did call you
Because I'm not
today.
into playing games.
Well, I'm not into playing games either, sir. So I'm not either, but we are going to follow the district protocols and so forth and so on. Today you were called because a scholar made this threat, which he said he was just playing. So Mr. Howell contacted you, and so now you are here. Miss Nash was doing her job. I don't know if she knew you were coming or not. I don't know.
The principal showed up late, clearly overwhelmed by the chaos, and insisted on sticking to district protocol. She even said she didn't feel safe speaking with the officers. That sparked immediate tension over whether the police had the right to speak with the student involved in what was supposed to be an emergency.
What transpired.
Okay, if she knows we're coming here for a reason, I should not have to beg and
Can I
plead.
finish this
No, don't argue.
question?
Don't argue.
So Mr. Howell asked me, he said, when CPD gets here, let me know. And as soon as I saw them on the camera, I called for him and said, your guests have arrived. If there was a situation would have been warranted that it was immediate or whatever, I would have been told because I'm the first point of contact. But that wasn't the case. The case was, when they get here, let me know. And that's what I did. But then I get combative because, I need to go through, blah, blah, blah. That type of situation.
Well, then the other caveat too that we've been told from our district is that the police can't just go all over the building and do whatever you want to do. That has been established too. Now, if it was an active shooter, that's something totally different. But that's not what's going on right now. But there are rules and protocols.
So if a teacher's
and so
being
forth.
assaulted,
So if a teacher's being assaulted,
And-
so there was a breakdown on that too, which Mr. Howell and I discussed as well. But the assault had already taken place. But nonetheless, the teachers called, so they were the ones who made the phone call, And then they had already given information over the phone as to the scholar. Now, it gets back to me that allegedly I stopped information or whatever.
Yes.
That's not true, sir. You and I only talked once. When I came
You
out
said
of
I
my
will not
office
provide
door,
that student's
no, I did
information.
not. You asked me, was
Yes,
he
ma'am.
going to be suspended? I said, I cannot share that information with you, and walked away. That was the only conversation you and I had on that day.
In the last 2 years, I know you have refused to provide
Because we
student
follow the
information.
district protocol.
But that's not your
Yeah,
protocol.
we
Now,
have
are
some-
you
there's some
to give me that
protocol.
student's information now?
It depends on what the situation is.
Are you to get, if
It
in an
depends
assault,
on what the situation
if
is.
those
Not
teachers
for
are-
me, the teachers are to give that. They were the
No,
ones who called.
you are the principal
No,
of
that's
this school.
At this point, it wasn't about student safety anymore, it was about control. The principal's attitude, especially James's reaction, showed a deep distrust of law enforcement, likely tied to past conflict. On the flip side, the officers felt disrespected and believed James was deliberately obstructing their duties.
That's not how it works. They were the ones who called. You had the conversation with them. So they were to give you, they were the ones pressing the charges or the assault charges or whatever the case might be. That was not Natalie James or Ridgeview Middle School. They had that conversation with you. So that was over there. You and I only talked briefly when I stepped out of my office. So
You've constantly said refused information. Are you denying that?
I follow district protocol,
Okay,
and the
wow.
only reason, and to be honest, I do not feel comfortable even interacting with you right now. The only reason why I came out because there was something going on
Okay.
in the office, and I stepped over here.
Okay, I will
because
get with the
there was
attorneys.
there's some arguing going on over here with my secretary. We have safety and security for a reason. I personally do not feel comfortable even speaking with you, to be quite honest,
I don't.
because of the way that, because I believe that you do not even have my safety in mind. So I'm just being very clear.
Okay, and
So-
as an administrator, can I give you my feeling? You, for some reason, you don't like the police, and you want to make things so difficult for us that we don't want to come to your school. And listen, I listened to you, did I not?
You did.
You are, and I don't know what in your life happened that you hate us so much that you don't want to cooperate. But the teachers union, and I've talked with them,
I'm gonna pause you because it's not going to be back and forth. I don't have any hate towards the police or anything like that. There are some who come in over to Ridgeview who are just fine, but all of this and escalatedness and so forth and so on, I do not feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. But because I'm the building principal,
You're ridiculous. That's
and I heard what
you
was
don't
going
feel
on,
safe right
then
now.
I came on.
You don't feel safe right now.
That principal and her so-called secretary are exactly the kind of leadership that sets kids up to fail. If they show that much attitude to officers in uniform, imagine how they treat teachers and staff behind closed doors.
Okay, well
So,
then why don't
Mr.
you go back to your
Well,
office and
I
hide
am.
in safety?
So, Mr. Howe,
And I'll
did you
I'll
provide
deal with
him
them.
with the information?
I'm going to walk out and give it to you.
Okay.
I can only give you.
Yeah, just give me the top half, and that's fine. I need name, date of birth, and his contact information.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna give you. And then, like I said,
And that's what we had not been provided in the past, so that's actually a benefit for us today.
Because
So-
we were the ones who called the school. We called from our end. So
Well, you
we're to
haven't
get
been willing to do that
information.
before, so now
Well, it
there
depends
has
on
been
what
some
the
changes.
situation is.
There has been some changes, and you've been forced to give us some information that we've
We've been
needed.
following the rules.
You never have.
We
This
have.
is a first
I
for you.
follow the rules,
I'm
sir.
impressed.
May I have your badge,
It's,
mister?
and we can play this tape for the union and who else ever wants to see it at the school board. So I appreciate your time. Yeah, Larry's got to tear it off. He can't give me the bottom information.
No, that takes too much time.
Do you want to write that down for us, ma'am? As the
That's
principal?
the district protocol.
You're the
Not supposed
okay.
to
You're
be.
the highest person. Why don't you give it to her and write it down for
I
her,
will
please?
walk out with you and write it to you.
Are we doing anything with this?
No, the students already been. So I already checked this. I looked at it. I checked the lock right there.
The Ridgeview incident highlights a serious rift between school administrators and police when it comes to handling emergencies. While no criminal charges were filed, the Columbus Police Union and the Ohio Attorney General both condemned the principal's actions, saying no one has the right to interfere with officers carrying out their duties. What do you think about the principal's decision and how she handled the situation? Let us know in the comments below. Think the shock in the principal's office was the worst part? Just wait till you see what a grown adult calls a joke. On April 23rd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood after reports came in that a mother and daughter were throwing eggs at cars. Sounds childish, right? But the second they showed up, things got weird, and then downright concerning, real fast.
Please. Bravo 502, she just went into the garage and shut the door. Hello? Ma'am?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Deputy Thornton, Nassau County Sheriff's Office. Hey, how are you?
Good, you?
I'm doing all right. So I don't really know what's going on. I have another deputy that's somewhere else. Do you have any idea why we're here right now?
No.
HU Bravo 602. I'm 1012. Okay. So he's on his way here now. To I guess discuss with you whatever was happening.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get out. It's fine.
All I know is that these kids have been teenagers, and that's it. That's all I can.
Okay. So what's your name? Is there more people in the car? Okay. Why'd you say I'm? What'd you say?
I'm sure you know.
I know what.
My name? I thought you would have.
Why?
I just thought.
Why would I know your name?
Because the people who called the police and know who we are.
No, I have no idea
They're
your
not
name.
stupid.
No.
You're here for a reason.
Okay, all right. So how about we step outside of the garage? Okay, I understand what you're saying now. I was confused about maybe I ran into you in the past. Okay, so why am I here? Because I'm a little confused right now.
No, you're not. You know.
You're confused?
I'm confused.
Why you were told to come here?
Right, so there's another officer on a call in reference to something, and I just came by to see if you guys were home.
Oh, yeah, we were just...
We rode by her friend's house.
It's like an ongoing joke about egging people's cars, and it's been, I'm sure you've heard that the police have been called before. It's like a whole big thing, but our cars were egged, so we egged their car back, and I don't know why somebody decided to call.
When the officers approached, the woman and her daughter tried to keep it friendly, brushing it off as some silly prank by the kids. But their nervous laughter, vague answers, and the way they slammed the door shut, that only raised more red flags.
Okay, so not regarding your vehicle, someone else's, but you spoke. When did you speak to him last? Because I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. I didn't ever hear about this.
I didn't tell you, but it was.
Oh.
I didn't tell you. It was like.
That's okay. That happens sometimes,
3
Mama.
weeks ago, it was like Cody Mooney egged everybody's cars. I didn't tell you about that, but.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Bill.
Hello.
Hey, honey.
What did you do?
You know
Nothing.
exactly what we did.
Why are cops here?
You got arrested.
So, I'm Deputy Thornton. Deputy Hutcherson is on his way over here. He's the one that's working whatever all of this is. I just came by to see if you guys were here. I was just given a vehicle description and to see if you guys were here, and I just happened to
We're here.
pass by as you guys were pulling in the driveway.
Yeah, it's fine. She let them in. It's an egg game that these kids are going. Listen, I've known about this shit for weeks, and not any of these kids are innocent. So
okay,
whatever.
All right, and like I said, I'm not sure the other party who called at this time. I just was sent over here to see if the car was here. That's all. That's all I know right now. So he is on his way though. So he should be here any minute.
Is your taser charged?
It is. It is very much charged.
I got 4 kids inside. Can we get it? Darn it.
Yeah.
No, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Your wife's on it.
On.
Sorry, I was gonna grab my chapstick out of the car.
Okay, you can grab your chapstick. Yes, you are detained right now though, just so we're clear.
Okay.
This has been going on for so long.
Okay, I didn't know that this was like a thing.
I didn't either until like a month ago.
Okay. All right.
Mom,
Yeah.
do you know where it is?
This is
I think it's in the passenger seat because your mom just put it on.
an ongoing thing. Yeah.
Would you like to put on an outfit? A mermaid outfit?
No.
The father looked like he'd been putting up with their drama for years. When police let them know Tina was being temporarily detained, they asked the daughter to come out and clear things up. Instead of cooperating, she put up a fight. turning the whole situation from tense to explosive.
It is a full moon.
It is a full moon. You know how crazy us women are.
On a full moon, it be like that sometimes.
I have another one. It's okay.
Hey, and the crazy thing is, the neighbor that we ran into,
Oh, he's here.
is our neighbor's son-in-law, whatever. But if I get to get for you, I'm going to ask.
And you found the signal one?
So the young one was driving, and she said she's the one that egged the car. She said it's been like a thing that all the kids have been doing to each other, apparently.
Huh.
But I didn't go any further than that, so, because it's...
We can separate. Do me a favor and come over here for me, man.
Nope, you can speak right. I'm not at home.
You know what? Turn around, put your hands behind. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You are now under arrest.
For what? For what?
55 her too, then, since she wanted to admit you doing it.
I did not do.
Alpha, Bravo, 5.
Put your hands together like you're praying. Like you're praying.
Was that really necessary? I'm just... Did she do anything wrong?
I have no idea because I wasn't there, but he asked her to step over there so that way we could conduct our investigation, and she refused to do so. Would you let me to get in?
Yep.
So that's
absolutely.
a problem. That's called resisting.
How much have we had to drink today?
2 White Claws.
Okay. Are you willing to submit to field sobriety exercises?
No.
So a refusal can be used against you in court later on.
Okay.
All right. So I also have suspicions of you being DUI driving your vehicle.
I'm not driving.
I have witnesses that put you in the vehicle. You and your daughter swapped seats, and you drove when you fled the scene.
Nope.
I have witnesses telling me that. Are you willing to submit to field sobriety?
Tina kept denying she'd been driving, even though a witness had clearly seen her switch seats with her daughter and drive off. At this point, it wasn't about protecting each other or playing besties anymore. This was serious.
Correct. This is a Whiskey Foxtrot Signal 56.
I have my phone on me. Is that okay? Or do you need it? It's in my waistband, like my pocket. There's nothing else on me though.
Do I hear a baby crying or something? Okay, you can have a seat.
There's like a...
There you go.
All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yes, sir.
You have the right to talk to an attorney and have one present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand each of these rights if I explain to you?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
I don't know what to say.
Either you want to answer questions or you don't want to answer questions without an attorney.
I won't, I guess.
Okay.
You will not answer questions?
Is that like a problem? I don't really know how this
Absolutely not. I'm going to go off of the evidence I have.
So that's your right. If you are invoking your Miranda right, then that means that you do not want to speak to us and answer questions with us right now.
Oh, then I won't, I guess. Do you need my ID?
You won't answer questions? Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to make sure I'm clear.
I guess not. No,
okay, all right, thanks. That's all we needed.
I haven't read them to her yet, but she's refused field sobriety.
Okay. All right, help me understand
So
what's happening.
So the daughter was driving when they pulled back up in?
Correct. Well, here's the thing. The garage shut.
Well, I have a will witness that put her behind
the garage shut, and then they reopened.
Apparently, a neighbor, this has been a dispute between her and another girl in school. A neighbor was coming into the neighborhood. Mom was out egging the vehicle in the driveway. There's eggs all over the car, everything else.
Is there actual damage to the car?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
But it can cause potential damage because they're eggs. It will peel paint off.
Okay.
So the guy got out and talked to him. Or actually, they followed him down the road. They went into Sonoma where Jeremy lives. They got caught back there. They got out and talked to him. Mom jumped in the driver's seat of the vehicle and took off.
So.
And they identified her as the suspect because apparently their parents live next door.
Throwing eggs at cars in this economy, that's not just reckless, it's wasteful. And from the way the daughter acted, it was crystal clear this behavior didn't come out of nowhere. When that sweet mom mask started to crack, her smile vanished, and what was left wasn't pretty.
All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights if I explain to you?
What am I being arrested for?
Do you understand the rights that I explained to you?
What am I being arrested for?
Do you understand each of these rights if I explained to you?
Yes. What am I
Okay,
being
having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
No.
Okay. So
What am I
you're
under arrest?
you're under arrest for criminal mischief.
For what?
Criminal
What
mischief.
is that?
Egging a car.
Can you get my husband?
I'll work on that in a minute. Turn around that way for me so I can make sure they double lock and don't lock down on you. You can spin back around and have his back against the back.
Tina's facing 3 misdemeanor charges: vandalism, disorderly conduct while intoxicated, and loitering with intent. If convicted, she could be looking at up to a year behind bars, fines, or court-ordered community service. Refusing a sobriety test might even push the DUI angle further. As for her daughter, since she's a minor, her case will go through the juvenile justice system. That usually means counseling or rehab programs, not jail. While one reckless player stirred up chaos, another, with hands on the wheel, was about to drag the whole world into her drunken spiral. On February 17th, 2024, a violent crash shook the entire neighborhood. Behind the wheel was Jessica, suspected of driving drunk when she plowed straight into an oncoming vehicle. But when police arrived, they quickly realized this wasn't just a crash. It was a chain of bad choices with no way to rewind.
Okay, were you involved? Were you involved?
Yes.
What, was that your car?
My car's in Malibu.
Yeah, your driver's license?
Yes.
Let me have that. Are you okay?
Yes. I'm
Okay, you don't need to be checked out or anything in the ambulance.
Is everyone okay? I
Yeah,
don't
well, we're
understand,
just
yes.
double checking.
Everybody's
that.
fine.
We're going to come back and just get your initials and stuff.
Yeah, everybody's fine. Okay. While I'm sitting here, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, I was going to a baby shower.
Which way were you coming from?
I mean, I don't know 100% how to explain this.
Okay.
I'm going to a baby shower.
Which
right?
way? Were you going that way?
I'm Inverness.
Okay.
I live in. I'm going to Inverness.
Okay.
Everything's all good. We go to the shower. We're leaving. Like everything's fine.
Okay. So hold on. Let me stop you right there.
Yes.
Which direction were you driving?
I don't know, baby.
You don't remember?
So, Inverness, we're going that way. I'm assuming we're coming this way now, right? What do you need
Did you forget?
for me to know?
It's okay. You're okay. Relax. Did you forget which way you were driving?
No, like I had it in my GPS. Like this is where you're going.
Okay. You got your insurance?
Possibly. I don't know. Is it? It's probably in my car.
All right. I'll grab that from you in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
You good? Yeah. Can you get that insurance?
I have my insurance. It might be in my car,
Where in your car?
in the glove compartment.
Okay. Let's grab that.
I mean, what do you need?
Insurance.
Anything you would need would be in here.
Just I need you to grab your.
When asked for her insurance, Jessica handed over a card that had expired back in 2022. She wasn't even sure it was still valid. And when officers told her to call her insurance company, she immediately got defensive, insisting she was cooperating, even though her actions said otherwise.
Are you sure it's in that bag?
I think so.
Okay. While we're here, let's just figure that out now. Okay. Say, hey, listen. Take your time.
Okay.
This is expired.
What is it?
22.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay.
It's the same insurance policy, though.
Okay. Well, we need to get them on the phone so we can get some insurance. All right.
Okay.
So then let's come out of here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is going to be the same policy.
Just get them on the phone. I need to ensure that you have insurance. Come off.
Where am I? Roselle? Roselle and what?
Roselle and Central and
Roselle
Schaumburg.
and Central.
And
Central.
Central.
Roselle and Central and Schaumburg. I don't know.
Okay, can I talk to him? Can you put him on speaker? Mr. Rags with the Schaumburg Police Department. Contact with the insurance company because she does not have proof of insurance right now is what I'm saying. So I need proof of insurance. So if anybody, she's not really cooperating right now.
What
So
do
if
you mean
anybody,
I'm not cooperating?
so if anybody can get us proof of insurance, we can.
I'm cooperating with him. I don't know what he's saying. I'm cooperating with him.
I'm Officer Perez from
Yes.
Schaumburg. Hi.
What it is you need. I will cooperate with whatever it is you need. That's my father on the
Age
phone.
50, you think
He's
55?
saying I'm not
Maybe?
cooperating. I don't know what the F he's saying.
Okay.
Whatever you need, I will get you.
Okay, I'm hanging up. Okay.
Hanging up on my dad?
Yeah.
Though grown, Jessica called her father like a child looking for an excuse, or an escape route. The deeper the questioning got, the more her defenses cracked, until she finally started admitting the truth.
What happened? Can you explain to me what happened?
That's my car. And,
Yes.
yeah.
Can you explain to me what
I'm
happened?
just driving, right? No, you figure it out.
You can't explain to me what happened?
Yes, I'm driving to the intersection and that's it. That's it.
Okay.
What's there to explain?
And then what happened? How did the accident happen?
I'm going through the driver's intersection. I have no idea how the accident intersected.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
A baby shower with my coworkers.
Okay. Where was it at?
Inverness Golf Club.
Inverness Golf Club. Okay.
Yes.
Nice place. I've heard it's really nice there.
Okay.
And how many drinks did you have at the Inverness Golf Club?
3 glasses of wine.
3 glasses of wine?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Shots? Or anything? No champagne? Nothing? Okay. All right. And how long ago was that?
12 o'clock is when it started.
12 o'clock? It
Yes.
started? Okay.
Yes.
And then what time did it end?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay. And after you started driving, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And where are you headed to now?
Which is where my house is. My
Okay.
son has a birthday party at 5:30 at Warrenville.
Do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in Inverness, in between where I went to the baby shower.
Do you know what road you're in?
Roselle Road.
Okay. Do you know what time it is?
About 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm 23 at Roselle in Central. Ma'am,
What?
do you mind doing some tests for me real
No,
quick?
I mind. Yes, I mind.
Do you mind doing some
Yeah, what are
tests?
your tests? Sure. What are your
Okay,
tests?
alright, I'm gonna do some tests with you, alright? Let's stand somewhere though where we have a little bit more space, okay? Stand right in right here. Right there. In face. Okay, alright.
During the sobriety test, she couldn't stay focused, kept making phone calls, and acted impulsively. She knew she'd messed up, but kept clinging to personal excuses, hoping to soften the blow of what she'd done.
Sides. I want you to keep your head still and follow the movement of my stimulus. See, watch it. Ma'am, keep watching the pen.
No, I'm gonna call my dad.
Ma'am.
This is crazy.
Ma'am, no.
No. No.
Do you not want to do the test no more?
This is crazy.
Do you not want to do the test anymore?
Okay, go ahead, do the test.
Okay.
But how crazy is this?
It's.
You've asked me a million times to follow the pen. I followed the
Can
pen.
you keep following it?
Yeah, no.
No? Do you mind doing a different test for me then?
Go ahead, do your test.
Okay.
Test.
Do you have any physical problems or disabilities?
No.
Okay. You're gonna imagine a straight line right here, okay? Ma'am, you're gonna imagine a straight line. I want you to put your left foot on that imaginary line. Ma'am.
No, I don't.
Ma'am. Are you not doing the test anymore? Okay. Why? How come? Ma'am? Can you bring your squad over here? Why don't you, ma'am? Ma'am, what are you doing? Ma'am? Hey, Askar, can you do a inventory search on that vehicle? I'm gonna take it. Can I put it in your car? Yeah. All right.
The sobriety test felt like a burden she couldn't bear. Instead of owning up and making it right, Jessica tried to detach from reality, dodging responsibility for a crash that could have taken lives. In the end, officers had no choice but to arrest her on the spot.
Hey, ma'am? Ma'am, I need you to hang up.
I'm not hanging out.
I'm placing you under arrest.
For what?
For driving under the influence of alcohol. Okay?
He's telling me that I need to
come
hang
on, let's
up
go.
right now and that he's
Let's
driving
go.
me under arrest for alcohol.
Alright.
Okay.
I need you to turn around.
Okay.
Put your stuff down. Can I borrow your double lock? Thanks.
For what? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you or something?
No, because I don't want them to get tighter on you. Central 10, one in custody for 55.
Time for one in custody for 55.
Follow my partner. We'll grab our things. Your ID, do you remember where your ID was?
It's all in there.
Okay.
My first son, he's supposed to be at, my brother's calling my phone right now. I can't answer your phone, bud. I can't even reach it. I can't make my son to his birthday party. Hey, can you guys just help me answer my phone?
What's up?
Are we able, my brother's calling my phone, am I able to answer it?
No, you can't use your phone.
Okay.
You gotta use that one. Why?
Just answer it. Because he just called the phone, so I was answering. That's asking.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't use your phone.
Since you're going in there, take your nose ring off along with your earrings. Okay, cool. We're gonna go that way.
One later.
Jessica was charged with driving under the influence and causing a serious accident. If convicted, she could face fines, license suspension or revocation, mandatory alcohol rehab, community service, or even jail time depending on the damage done and any prior record. Getting arrested for drunk driving is one thing, but raising a child in pure toxicity, that's a crime no sentence could ever truly punish. On April 18th, 2022, a domestic violence call brought officers to the scene where a 16-year-old girl had reportedly been assaulted just for trying to pick up her own child. But when they arrived, what unfolded wasn't just a scuffle, it was a full-blown tragedy far beyond what anyone expected.
The light-skinned girl threatening us before we come here talking about she was gonna shoot us, all this stuff. All we want to do was pick the baby up. He done her.
She done walked away with the baby, right?
No, we got the baby now, but
Which one's Ashley?
right here. He assaulted me while I was trying, and I'm trying to get him off her, but I'm holding the baby. Then when I put the baby to sleep, he climbed on top of the baby.
We may.
So I'm coming to pick my baby up, right? So he's standing right there. I'm like, get my baby. So the girl's sitting at the door, so like she want to fight or something. So I'm walking. So he pushes me back.
Who is she?
Katie, whoever stay right here.
I mean, is it like a friend of his, girlfriend, or?
A family friend, I guess he stays with. And she acting like she want to fight. So the baby's right there by that tree. And he's like a little bit in front of the baby. I'm trying to walk to get the baby. He pushed me like this, trying to not let me get my baby. So she walks to go get the baby, and I'm in the car. So he walks into the car like he's gonna put the baby stuff in. He just started hitting me and all that, and I got cut. I don't know how I got cut, but I was just bleeding bad. I don't know where he's at. I live with her.
You live with her? Okay, so
I have guardianship over her. We was just trying to
pick the baby up. He kept his son overnight.
begging for the child. We tried it out. You know, he's breastfed, so he didn't want his mom to see what he's trying to do. He's gone in the car and breastfed. He's not used to being away from her.
Yeah, there's only a certain amount of time babies like to be away from moms
That's all
anyway.
we were trying to tell him. All of them getting upset. I said, we're going to have to slowly do this. And he just went crazy. I was just trying to work with him and let him be a dad, but we can't get him.
By the time police took over, the suspect had already fled. Assaulting the child's mother while she's holding the baby? That takes the danger to another level, pointing to either a mental break or a serious moral collapse. Officers launched a search immediately, suspecting he might be hiding in the woods.
Because she called 911, so he took the phone.
He said he's coming back. He just called her phone and said he's coming back and he's gonna get locked up in front of my face. But yeah, I don't know if it's untruth or not, but that's what he said. He's coming back, he said.
Y'all hear my side.
127 Firewood. Up here.
I'm unarmed. I don't have anything
Gotcha.
on. I don't have anything on. I'm unarmed.
All right. Yeah, you're good, buddy.
I
Relax.
try to hear my side of the story because I know.
Yeah.
what said, you feel me, and I did not
Spread your legs.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
I got cuts to prove.
Yeah.
I got cuts to prove.
Okay. Just gonna detain you, all right?
Okay. You see that gun in the I don't know if it's real or not. She had it trying to come at us.
Yeah, pellet gun officers already saw it. Probably trying to intimidate you, make you think it is real. If I need to get pictures of her injuries if I could, right quick.
He's got probation warrants.
Yeah, that's why I can't.
And that he's under arrest. All right, well, we hung up on Sugar Gremlin. These are her phone is on the bottom, his is on the top. Just a lighter.
That's why we want to hear about it.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't even want you to...
I'm just holding these so they don't fall off the coat.
Yeah, well, they already did, so I don't want them to fall again. We appreciate you coming back, man. That's the only reason I'm slapping his handcuffs is because you got warrants.
Okay. I mean,
me my son, right? And then she got mad and she wanted to come get him. You feel me? And then so I'm like, all right, you know, that's cool. You feel me? Cause you're the legal guardian, and the girl that she's with, that's her guardian. You feel me? And then so she pull out the knife on me. That's when I grabbed her and we were tussling over the knife. That's how she got the bruises and stuff. And the people whose house y'all were walking around, they're my witness.
You want to switch cuffs, or I can get them from you later on. They're double locked.
That's what she's saying.
I didn't take the phone from her. I took the phone from her after.
Anybody got a Miranda card before we go too far?
Yes, we do. I'm gonna read you something. I need you to listen.
Whenever you're done, John, I'm just gonna put a shirt over top of it.
Because it's cold.
It is a little cool, and I appreciate you just walking up with your arms up. That's about as good as it's gonna get right now.
You have the right to remain.
Conflicting stories are nothing new in domestic abuse cases, but when the suspect says he only held a knife and never laid a hand, yet the mother's neck is covered in deep fingernail scratches, it's clear the body tells the truth, even when the mouth lies.
I don't know. I don't know if that other guy had something there.
Did she have a knife? That's what the officer was being told now, is that she had a knife, and that's how they got to physically fighting.
No, he just came to the car and charged at her and just started hitting her. He told me when we pulled up, that he was going to be hurt. And I said, no, you're not. The only reason I couldn't really stop it is because he had put the baby right here in the yard, so I went and picked the baby up. I was like, look at your son, y'all, stop.
Now she said he pushed her a couple times again. Did she fall when he pushed her?
I'm trying to think. She was standing up at first. Yeah, he pushed her in the car.
Okay.
And then he was on top of her. And then she ended up on the side, on this side of the car on the concrete. And then when she got back in the car, he came back again. That's when he jumped on again. He snatched her phone and he ran that way. But that guy who was in...
You want to have a seat, Mr. Hall?
The one on the left.
Just have a seat, man. I know you ain't running too far with SpongeBob, and you're probably already tired.
Other than this being called, I just had a warrant for probation violation. Okay, all right, look. You see that apartment where that gray truck in front of?
Yeah.
The one to the left. They're my witness.
That house, that building?
Yeah.
Slide all the way back.
No. Not
You're fine. We're going to talk to you through the window.
Okay.
You can slide all the way back.
Not in trouble. I mean, it's
No,
he
he's not in trouble.
he may have been the helper in trying to.
He ran away.
Yeah, he's just
He
trying
was
to.
trying to get him to turn himself in. Did he turn himself in?
Yeah, we got him up here.
Who was the other gentleman that ran with him?
I don't know. He was just with him. I know him because that's my little cousin that he stopped by this morning because she was going to come get that baby, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he spent the night there.
So the other person, what's his name?
I don't know. He was with
I'll have to ask.
But he was in here.
That's the company. I don't ask
Who's your him? And that person's your friend. He had a friend over?
No, that's
No. Our suspect is the cousin.
Yeah.
And the other guy who was her witness.
Officers confirmed the fight happened right in front of a young child, which dramatically increases the severity of the charges. In Georgia, that can trigger cruelty to children enhancements. The presence of a child isn't just background, it's a legal tipping point.
Mother? Yeah. How old is she?
60.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
How old is our...
He's 19. Too old to mess with him.
Now, I want to ask you, told me that she didn't have a knife. Now, we got other people that have called in and said there was a knife.
I didn't see her with no knife.
Okay, well, there's several witnesses that said that she does.
Does she have a knife with her?
I don't know.
Okay.
We got to hurry up.
This is an investigation.
I just have some questions to make more definition.
Yeah, so I need you to tell me what's going on. I need you to be honest with me because there's witnesses that have told us what happened. I need you to tell me what happened.
Okay. Oh no, when I don't know. I don't know. I just see the knife. And I thought he was gonna fucking hit. I had the knife, but I was not using it on him. I just had it for my protection. Because he
That's fine. We're trying to make sure we have all the information.
y'all can look at my neck. This man done choked me, did all that. I'm just having it for my protection. I don't have nothing to lie about. He cut me after he got the knife, he's trying to snatch it out of my hand, trying to maybe use it on me. Yeah, I'm just holding on to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of your face so I know who I'm taking a picture of. Okay, then your hand where it shows.
Cause I had a knife, but he probably didn't even, I don't know,
Let me try to get a good picture this way. He'd already pushed you once over here, and it went back to the car, and that's when.
He ran to the car, cause he thought I was gonna allow myself in the car, so he ran to the car and charged me. and started hitting me.
Okay. So it started over here, then it continued over here. And this is when you grabbed the knife out of the car.
Yeah, she went to go pick the baby up, so like she wasn't over here to break it up. And like they just letting it happen, like the man, like he just letting it happen.
The dude did come
He
and pull
came,
him
but he
off,
didn't do shit.
but I had to sit there, you know. When I'm here, I'm standing like this holding the baby. He over on top of her. I can't see her. All I can see is the top of her head.
Now, if the knife had only been used in self-defense, maybe that argument would hold. But when the facts don't line up and the story keeps shifting, police don't take chances. They cuffed both of them, and soon enough, one of them cracked and confessed.
Me this entire time?
I said it.
Let me tell you. I have some physical evidence. I know where it came from. I know how it got there. Okay? A lot of history, a lot of experience, a lot of training with domestic violence. Okay?
Where though?
I'm not going to tell you that. I want you to tell me what happened, because there is physical evidence.
Okay. You probably talking about the marks on her neck. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Just tell me what happened.
Well, shoot, if you talking about that, like I said, everything occurred, you feel me? Like, she got old marks on her neck, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's when I grabbed her again, you feel me? I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. You feel me? And then, like, she fell out the car. I fell on top of her face. Her face scrubbed the ground all like that. My knee fell on top of her face, you feel me? And that's why she was like, oh my God. She said, you made me stab myself during the process.
Okay. How does she have new injuries on her neck?
That's why, you feel me, I was just grabbing her with everywhere I could. That's why I asked you at the first, you feel me, like, probably talking about
they're on both sides of her neck, and they're new.
Because, like I said, I grabbed her like this, you feel me, when she had the knife, you feel me, I'm like, bro, chill out, bro, you feel me? Then that's when the girl walked up on the car, you feel me, she's like, look, I'm like, bro, I got my hand on her hand and the knife.
She hopped out of the car, kid was over here, why were you over there, near the bush? Closer to her.
So I walking up, talking to her. Like, we have no problem with each other, so we can have a conversation.
So when she got the knife out, was the kid still over here by the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Okay, why didn't you just walk away?
Because I was trying to talk to her. Like, this is my baby mom.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, she pulls a knife. Like, she gets out of the car,
well, I'm saying,
pulls a
like,
knife
bro,
out.
Like
She's obviously not ready to talk.
She done did this to me in the house. Like, she done caught me with female, be like, oh, I'm gonna stab you. Like, come on, man. Like,
she got the history of pulling out knives.
But she's doing though. That's what I'm saying. Like, she plays too much. She's 16, bro.
Your baby mama's 16.
Yes. I'm 19, bro. Just like I told him, when we had the child, I was 17.
Okay.
That's why I never tried to go get legitimate as a father, because I thought I wouldn't get in trouble. But when she got our son took, we talked to a lawyer that was like, I can't get in trouble unless a family member feels like it.
The male suspect now faces a long list of serious charges: domestic battery, trespassing, interfering with a 911 call, and endangering a child. On top of that, he had an active warrant for violating probation and a prior robbery conviction. Bond was set at $3,500 with a 120-day hold. If released, he's strictly banned from contacting, threatening, or harassing the victim at her home, work, or anywhere else. February 15th, 2024. Police were dispatched to the Four Seasons Hotel after reports of 2 intoxicated female guests behaving aggressively, attacking others, and refusing to leave despite being asked to do so. And here's what went down when the cops arrived.
Guests that are clearly drunk and they're being very aggressive towards other people and they already start hitting people. So
I want to get them out of here, I guess.
Yeah.
Did they stay at the hotel?
Yes, like we kicked them out and we escort them out, but they refuse.
They are guests?
They are.
And they evicted out of here?
They are.
Hi, how you doing today? I'm Officer Friedman, okay.
I'm Monica, how are you?
Okay, the store.
Listen, okay, I don't drink alcohol.
Do me fair. Let me talk. Let me talk. We're going to talk. I'll let you talk, but I want to do it outside because I can't hear in here. Let's walk outside.
But listen.
Let's walk outside. Hun, I don't want, not inside. I don't want to talk inside.
Wait.
Hun, please.
I want to say it because we don't drink alcohol.
Welcome. Let's talk outside, please.
I don't know. Well, listen. Let me tell you something. We are not usually strict. I didn't know what happened. All of a sudden.
I can't hit 2 people. I'm on magic.
Okay.
One person.
Let me tell you just what I saw.
Okay.
All of a sudden, just people just so mean and just like knocked me over and.
Where in the dining room?
Yeah. And listen, like. I'm in the travel business, and she's with me, my daughter, and I was knocked down. And but listen, I didn't care about that. And then she was over there.
When were you checking out? Tomorrow?
No, I'm here. I just checked in today.
Okay, well, they not going to probably want you to stay here, but they got that right.
Wait, what?
Of course, because these people are f***ing liberal.
Wait, what happened?
I cannot hear two people talking at once. If she's going to talk, you can't talk.
All I know is
I can't pick up what you're saying when she talks.
Hang on. I did nothing wrong. What I do?
Will be reported though.
I don't know what I did.
If you report
Okay.
You did nothing wrong.
Okay, what's going to
happen? We did nothing. We came to a hotel.
Okay, whatever. Well, I wasn't here
Treated
tonight.
like
well,
we did not know.
All right, well, I understand, but this...
Like, go check the in there.
I asked you not to...
Don't touch. Okay, sorry.
Okay, if you're going to keep on cursing, I'll let you...
I apologize.
Well, you don't... I can't understand when people do that.
I apologize for the cursing.
Well, the dirty mouth like that doesn't impress me. Okay, it really doesn't.
I apologize.
But it doesn't impress me. Okay?
Okay, she quit.
If you're not. It's
Okay, you're both appear a little intoxicated tonight.
I'm not intoxicated.
You are intoxicated. I can smell it.
I didn't drink.
I can smell alcohol.
Take me to
you know what?
station. I will talk.
I don't drink.
Tell the truth.
I
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Okay, I don't.
Okay.
Right off the bat, the mother went on the defensive, swearing up and down that she hadn't been drinking, but the officers on scene reported smelling alcohol, which raised red flags about her state of mind and self-control.
I had no alcohol. I don't drink.
That has nothing to do with whatever happened
tell
tonight.
me what does.
What that does is the hotel does not want you here.
Okay.
The hotel does not want you in their hotel. This is their property. It's like someone in your house and you don't want them to stay, they can't stay. So you're going to be getting your stuff from the room, and you're going to have to find another hotel.
Can you tell me right now, like what I did?
Whatever. I don't care what you did.
I need to know in your report.
Well, you're acting aggressive, and you're loud, and you're intoxicated. Okay.
You know what? I didn't drink.
Okay. That has nothing to do with alcohol. This had nothing to do with you drinking.
But it's
this has nothing to do with you just as a...
But it must.
It doesn't. It has to do with your behavior. It's nothing to do with drinking. I don't care if you drank for the last 15 years or not. But I got here, you were you were loud, you were yelling. When I got here, you're acting aggressive towards me. And I'm going to tell you, the hotel has a right to have you leave. And if you refuse, it's their property. If you refuse, you will be placed under arrest. Okay? That's all I can tell you.
I guess arrest me.
Yeah, we have to leave. That's all it is. If you don't leave, you have to go to jail.
So why are we paying so much money?
Well, so...
I'm going to jail.
If you refuse to leave, we have no choice.
Okay. Are you Trump or what?
Huh?
You're getting
it's all about the Trump.
We don't want to take...
You're both going to go into jail together. You're both going to go to jail.
That girl is the one that threw me on the floor. I don't get some threw her on the floor like really bad.
That girl threw me on the floor.
Threw her on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
You don't have to stand here and watch me. You can move away, please. This is the worst when people watch. Where did this all start at, so I get the story?
Basically, they checked in. They went up to the wrong room. They're clearly intoxicated. So they went up to the wrong room. Okay. They don't have the key card because they were at the wrong room. So they
just checked it now.
Today, yes.
Hotel staff statements made it pretty clear. These two had trouble checking in. But in true Karen fashion, they were convinced the hotel was at fault. Throw alcohol into the mix, and rational thinking went out the window, replaced by pure, unfiltered entitlement.
Floor, the daughter, right? Okay. Kicked me by the elevator.
Is that on video anywhere?
Should be, yes. Then down here on the lobby floor, lobby level, she kicked me again.
Okay. So she's like more the violent one. The other one's just a loudmouth.
Yes.
Okay.
The mom is just...
All right. Well, we're going to just try to get them out of here. That's what you want. All right. This is going to happen is you guys cannot stay here. You're going to be issued trespass warnings.
Wait a minute, you can...
I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. You can want me all you want. I'm talking slow and in English.
I'll just go inside right now.
You cannot go back in that hotel. You cannot go back in. Okay, this story is the hotel is private property. They have the right to have you leave their property. This is private property.
I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong.
The hotel still has a right to deny you access to their hotel, to their property. And that's what they're doing. They do not want you here. They're going to get your stuff from the room, and they're going to ask you to leave. Okay? If you refuse to leave, I have no choice but to arrest both of you.
I'm not leaving.
Okay?
Sorry, so. You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm just not.
You're
sorry, no, I'm not leaving.
I'm not either. We paid for this hotel. We did nothing wrong.
What are you doing?
They don't want you here. That's why.
Who?
Democrats! They have green hair.
Democrats too. Who doesn't want here?
Treated us like shit
Democrats
for no reason. It's just not
Wait a minute, Democrats, who doesn't want us here?
I asked you before not to touch me.
I want to know who doesn't want us here.
I mean, we're just
Go get your phone right now. We're putting this on video right now. Hurry up.
You're not going back in the hotel.
I'm getting on.
I mean, I will.
I
don't give a f. I will.
Okay.
I don't care if you arrest me. I don't give a f. This is not fair. We're paying for this hotel.
They just don't want
We didn't do anything wrong.
Liberal Democrats.
Are you guys refusing to leave?
You're a liberal.
Are you refusing to leave the property?
Yes.
Turn around, please.
At this point, things spiraled out of control. The mother and daughter duo started thrashing, screaming, and full-on resisting arrest.
No.
Don't.
No.
Get away.
No.
Stop resisting.
I don't care. It's my mom. It's my mom.
Give me the other hand. Give me the other hand.
I can't be all sit there. You sit there. You're watching us.
Give me the other hand.
You're watching us. Take the picture. Please.
You hit me. You're going to another charge.
She already got the charge. She's got a felony charge right here for hitting me.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, he punched me in the face. Okay? Get up.
Take a picture now. Show me.
Stand up. Push. Come on, Dad.
Somebody help me now! Hello! You're just sitting there looking at me!
Yeah.
You did nothing
We're gonna take them one by
wrong.
one. One at a time. Yeah, one at a time. That's what happened.
Mom, you did nothing wrong. I'll make sure they know that.
During the struggle, the mother lost it completely and punched an officer in the face. What started as a simple trespassing issue had now escalated into a full-blown criminal case. These two thought their money gave them the right to do whatever they wanted. Now they're about to find out just how wrong they were.
Watch step.
I'm perfectly fine, my mom. It's just... it's not okay, and you two will be f***ing...
Okay. Get in.
Read it for the goddamn truth.
Get in. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna get you up. Give me another.
Look at you taping me, you...
Stop that. All right? Just let it stop and let it go now. It's okay. Whatever you said your piece already. You said your piece. Okay? She may stand up.
Stand up.
Stand
up.
Stand up. Right now, there's something big going on. I will not be treated like this, ever.
Take a deep breath, okay? I'm letting you talk, right? We're just talking. Take a deep breath. All right?
I was locked in here for a long time.
I know.
I don't drink alcohol. I never have it. And I've got these things on my back.
Well, what happened tonight?
Nothing.
All right.
Down right here. Take this thing off my wrist right now because I'm hurting really bad.
Monica, we're going to ask
I'm going to tell you right now to take this thing off my wrist now.
Let's get in the car.
I'm going to tell you.
You can either do it like a woman,
okay,
and be
listen.
an adult, or we're going to put you in the car, okay?
Yeah, I'm a woman.
Yeah, so let's
not a man.
Okay, so let's get in the car then.
Okay, can I just tell you real quick?
You can tell me as you
get in the
listen.
car. Go ahead. No, I'm going to tell you right now. Take this thing off my...
It's not coming off, okay? Consequences. Let's get in the car. You sit butt first, okay?
We're trying to make it easy for you. We're trying to make it easy for you.
Wait a minute. Did you grow up at like a... I mean, you're not going to take this off my... Wait!
Come on.
Don't ow! Don't push me in!
Your daughter, right?
No!
Let's get in the car.
No!
Have a seat.
Listen,
we're not going to tell you again before.
Please take it off now! Take it off! I don't care. Take it off. No! I'm not going to take it off. No! Take it off now!
You have to.
I'm not a criminal.
You have to. Slide yourself back.
Sit down. You're going to get additional charges of resisting with that, okay? Lift up your feet and slide them in the car.
I'm telling
Enough
you.
of this, okay?
I'm telling you right now to take
I don't care what you're telling you. Your words mean nothing right now.
Listen.
Nicole, can you try and lift up her feet?
No, I'm telling you to take this off my foot.
Yeah, I know.
It hurts.
Okay, Lord. Seatbelt chain.
Oh my God.
Just push her in.
Even after all this, the mother kept doubling down, completely detached from reality. And with a role model like that, it's no surprise the daughter was just as disrespectful. But the law doesn't go easy on people who think they're above it. Both were hauled off to jail, still oblivious to the fact that they were the problem all along.
Oh my God.
Take your one foot out. Bring your foot out. Bring one foot at a time. Monty, bring your foot out. What?
I can't. I'm in so much pain.
Okay, no, one foot at a time. I'll help you. Come on. Come on.
No, you're in big trouble. I'm telling you right now. You're in huge trouble.
Okay.
You messed with the wrong person.
All right, I'm sorry. Walk this way, please.
Don't act like I'm a
an hour, okay? So if you just got to be calm. And there,
nothing. The people at the hotel were like yelling at us for no reason. We're just sitting there like we just got here.
right. I understand, but something happened down there. Something happened down there that had you in here. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you.
We gotta hurry up. Now.
You got it.
Now.
Got it.
I'm telling you to get me out of here now.
Okay.
I don't do that. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Hello? Can you tell me why I'm being held? I have no idea why I'm being held. We have no idea why we're being held. We have no idea why. We have no idea. We are not convicts. Get us out of here. Do you hear?
In the end, the mother was charged with resisting arrest with violence, disorderly intoxication, battery on a law enforcement officer, and trespassing. The daughter, trespassing, resisting arrest without violence, and public intoxication. They might be facing serious legal consequences, but what's worse, their Karen meltdown is now immortalized on the internet. Hopefully, the embarrassment hits harder than the charges. So, what happens when the cops run into a stubborn Karen? Police received a report about a woman throwing rocks at passing vehicles. When they arrived on the scene, they found an elderly woman walking along the roadside. As soon as they approached to question her, she immediately became hostile, denied the accusations, and demanded proof of the complaint. And here's how it all went down.
You're throwing rocks at cars.
Are you high? You been smoking some?
Have I? No.
Yeah, because I didn't throw any rocks at nobody.
Okay, where can I get you to? Here's our options. I can give you rides.
There is no options. I'm not bothering you, and I can walk on the side of the road. It's free country.
Yeah, but I got a complaint that you were throwing rocks at cars.
Let me see it.
Let you see what?
The complaint.
It's not going to work out very well for you.
What are you going to do, beat me up?
No, I never threatened to do that.
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying it's not even going to... I don't have to leave from here. I'm not
You want to
doing
call that?
anything.
Police. I'm giving you options. I'm trying to be nice to you,
You're gonna
but...
get fired.
I'm going to get fired? Okay.
Because I have PTSD. I'm 100% disabled. Nobody wanted to help me. My arm is broken. You're still running your mouth about, oh, we can go down that road. What road?
Throwing stuff at cars. You can't be doing that.
I didn't throw anything at no car.
That's not what I'm being told.
Oh, you're being told that by who?
By the complainant, he's about to call and see what's going on. Now, I've offered to give you a ride to La Crosse.
No, you didn't.
I did.
100. You never said
100%.
that. You said, get out of the woods. Come here. I don't have to come to you. I'm not your slave. I can stand where I want.
I could get you a ride from Tri-State, who you've already made contact with.
I'm not going to listen to someone telling me, oh, I am an ambulance driver, as he covers up his badge, just like you are. So you're not either.
My badge isn't covered. It's right here.
What are you covering up that for?
Nothing's being covered.
And then he has a body cam on me so he can show how crazy I am. I'm not crazy.
It is being recorded. So where were you going to today?
I don't have to tell you where I'm going.
You don't have to tell me anything. I'm
That's
just making...
right. So get in your car and go.
Oh, no. We're not leaving.
Why?
Because we got a complaint that you're throwing rocks at cars.
Why do you keep saying that? You can't prove that. And neither can he. It'd be my word against his. What's he going to say? She stopped after walking 20 miles and she's almost dead to throw a rock at me.
Well,
Does that sound even feasible?
If you were almost dead, you would have taken the ambulance ride I offered you, right?
I'm in the final stage of COPD. I'm not supposed to walk, and I won't get in a car with a man I don't know. For the 6th time. I have PTSD. I'm not going anywhere with you.
I didn't offer to go with me. I said you could go with the ambulance.
I'm not going with anybody I don't know.
The woman flat out denied everything, knowing there was no hard evidence on the spot. Instead of addressing the rock throwing, she tried to flip the script, making it seem like the officers were overstepping their authority. On top of that, she attempted to use mental health issues as a shield to excuse her behavior.
Let's just sit tight till we figure out what to do for you, but where would you want to go? Okay, I'm not interrogating you.
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to ask where you want to go.
What do you understand about me not getting in that cop car? Unless I'm handcuffed and you bodily shove me in that, I'm not going.
Okay, I have other options. You want to go with Tri-State?
I'm not going to no Tri-State. I don't even know what that is.
That's the ambulance service.
So why do you say I'm going to go to the ambulance service? What are they going to do, throw me in a...
You said you wanted an ambulance service, and I offered it to you.
And when the guy came over, I asked him a couple of questions. He started all giving me the fifth. I don't take orders from men. You are...
All right, Teresa, you're under arrest. All right? Turn around, place your hands behind your back. Yep,
Why?
You're under arrest.
Why?
For disorderly conduct.
You smile.
I'm not
That's
smiling.
not even true. I was not doing anything. I was walking down the road, sir, and I never touched you.
I
told you I have PTSD, and I'm not getting in a car with a man I don't know, and you keep insinuating that I have to go somewhere.
Yeah, you do, because you're under
my arm's already broken.
Which one?
Come
on,
Steve,
let's go.
stop.
Come on. Come on.
That's my arm that's hurt you. Ow!
Come on.
Let's go. Just get up and walk, and it'll be a lot easier.
This is a nightmare. I don't even know what the is wrong with you people.
Come on, we've been more than calm with
I
you guys.
I didn't do anything. I didn't know it was against the law to walk.
Nope, that's not. We've already discussed what the problem was.
What's the problem then? Can you please let go of my arm that hurts?
Once you get up.
Yeah, stand up.
The arm is broken.
I'm not squeezing it in any
It
way.
doesn't matter. I don't want you holding my broken arm. I don't want you touching me.
She then turned up the dramatics, screaming and acting as if she were in pain, a classic move to make the cops look overly aggressive. To an outsider or a body cam recording, it could easily seem like the officers were using excessive force when, in reality, she was just playing it up.
God, Steve, you did not help me.
Come on. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
You're going to break my arm more. Let the go of me.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not under arrest.
Yes, you are.
Wow. Steve. Ow.
Yeah,
Ow. You're breaking my arm more.
We're not even.
You're not. That's right where it's broken. Ow. Ow. Please stop. I'll get up.
You gonna get up? Are you gonna stop resisting?
I wasn't resisting. Stop lying.
You're actively resisting right now.
You are hurting me. I
Put
told
your
you my
hands
arm
behind
is
your
broken.
back.
I'm going to stand up, please.
Just put your hands
Just
behind
put
your back.
hands behind your back. We'll help you up.
I can't have you.
Alrighty.
Get her up.
Yep. Teresa, I'm gonna have you roll towards me, okay? Teresa, roll towards me.
The suspect begins to pretend like she's unconscious, but she's really bad at keeping it up for long.
Teresa.
Teresa, can you hear me?
Teresa, I'm gonna flip you over.
I'm sorry, can you turn that in line?
Why are you doing this to me?
Flipping you over, you went unresponsive.
Yeah, you were responsive.
You went unresponsive.
Players keep slamming me on my broken arm. I said it's broken. I got beat up earlier today.
What was going on with you being unresponsive there?
Because I don't want you touching me. You have your hand all over my thigh.
Were you faking it?
No, it's PTSD, fool.
Okay, let's stand up.
Let's stand up. Come on.
Why don't you help me up like you should instead of jerking my fucking arms?
Well, you gotta help us a little bit here.
Why? I'm only 135.
Go up to your knees. There we go. There we go. All right, let's go back over here.
It's gonna get worse.
Stop resisting.
I cannot go with the police.
Stop resisting.
Oh my God.
Even after being handcuffed, she kept resisting getting into the police car, making the entire situation drag out even longer.
Right in front of the car here.
They're dragging me now. They're slamming me on it.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke, stick me, anything like
Yeah,
that?
I got it in my underwear.
Well, I still gotta ask.
No, that's against the law, right? Ah! You see how they continue to twist that arm?
No one's twisting any of
The
it.
hell you're not. You keep grabbing it every time. I said it's broken there. Now he's putting more pressure.
He's
Ooh,
adjusting
thank
your
you.
cuffs.
No, why? To make them tighter?
Well, he's got to make sure they're safe, so we're all
right.
safe.
So you're safe.
Yep.
Look at the way he keeps doing this. This does not make any sense. You're not a cop, that's why.
He's making sure that everything's going good
No,
for
he's
you.
not. You don't have to put cuffs on 15 times. Now he's taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, putting them on so he can twist me around. There he goes. Now he's got them real tight. They're going to start bleeding.
I'm just trying to make sure that your wrist is in there right so it doesn't hurt you.
Stop bending my arm.
No, come on.
I can't. Now they want to drag me through the.
You can't walk. You just walked almost 2 miles.
I bet I can walk farther than you.
Let's go.
Stop pulling me. I can walk when I get ready. You're not in a hurry.
Nope.
Actually, you work for me. When are you going to stop jerking me around?
You live in Black River Falls.
It doesn't matter. You're still a cop.
Yeah, take a step up in there.
Why are you worried about a seatbelt? You're breaking my arm. Oh, it's hurt me. Now he just wrapped the seatbelt on and cinching it as tight as he can. Ow! What is wrong with you?
All right, watch your feet.
An ambulance was called in for a medical evaluation, per her request. But surprise, surprise, she continued making things difficult, using every possible excuse to delay her arrest.
Don't touch me. I can get out myself. I do not need you to help me.
I want to make sure you don't fall, though.
I don't want you touching me. You had your hand up my dress, buddy. Yeah, you did. You were touching my bare thigh. Yeah, you were. Yes, you were.
Come on.
I'm 60. I'm trying to get out. Just hold it. Don't touch me.
Come on.
Don't touch me.
I'm not letting you run into the road.
I wouldn't run into the road. I'm not dumb like you.
Just like 63 female. Were you guys?
We weren't. No, it was a different crew. They called us though.
Yeah, so same lady. So we got called back up here because she was throwing rocks in the car. We told her she was under arrest. We went to the ground. When she was on her side, she kind of went unresponsive on us.
Okay.
Shallow breathing. Came back around as soon as we put her on her back. She claims that her one arm is broken.
Okay.
So she claims her left arm is broken.
Hey there. I'm Clint. I'm a paramedic, okay? We're going to get you out. We're going to put you in the cot. The officer's going to take the handcuffs off, but because you're under arrest, we have to put you in what's called soft restraints. It should be a little more comfortable, okay? You understand that? I'm not a... That's not my deal.
I wasn't disorderly.
Hey, do you want to fight with us or not? If you're going to fight with us, you're going to stay in the handcuffs. You know what? We're just going to leave you in the cuffs. Come on out. Come on out.
Eventually, she agreed to get in the ambulance and was transported to the hospital. This little maneuver bought her a few extra hours before being taken to jail, effectively delaying her inevitable arrest. After receiving treatment, she was booked and hit with charges, including disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Depending on her prior record and the damage she caused, her punishment could range from a fine to probation or even jail time. This case is a perfect example of why cooperating with police is crucial. Trying to escalate the situation only leads to more serious charges and bigger consequences.